Ooh, is this thing on? What's up, you guys? My name is AJ, and welcome to the first episode ever of We Listen and We Don't Judge. Now, on this episode, we're going to be talking about something that's pretty important to a lot of us guys out there, and that topic is semen retention. Now, if you clicked on this video, that means that more than likely you're currently on a semen retention journey and or you are thinking about considering starting one. And if you're new to this topic in general, I'll explain to you what semen retention actually is for those that are clicking on this video and that are curious about what it is. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to say make sure you hit a like, follow, and share. So this way, this can tell the algorithm that this video is good and it can help other people and we can help each other help other people. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Semen retention is pretty much harnessing your sexual energy and not releasing it, not fapping, not watching porn, not hooking up with random people, exposing and sharing your energy with multiple people. It's a very, very potent energy that you have within inside of you that's given by source. So that's what semen retention essentially is in a nutshell. I'm not going to go on some long-winded explanation on what it is. That's just what it is. Holding on to your seed, not expelling your seed, not wasting your seed. That's exactly what semen retention is. Now, the reason why this is so important to me is because I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about semen retention, and I don't feel everybody's being as authentic as humanly possible in regards to how this journey is, what you can expect while you're on it, and the things that actually go on while you're on semen retention. So today, I just want to share my point of view, and maybe that'll translate and help somebody else out on their journey with their current semen retention journey. And yeah, we can compare notes. Now, currently, I am on what day am I on? Let's see. Let's check it out. Currently, I am on day 82. 82 long days of semen retention. And wow, it has been the most annoying thing in the world, honestly, because there's been a lot of ups and downs. And a lot of people don't talk about this. They just be like, oh, when you're on it, you're going to be able to attract females and you're going to be radiating this and you're going to be radiating that. Like, there's so much more that's going on during this process that nobody, I guess, wants to talk about, or maybe they're just not on retention for the right reasons. I myself am on retention because I'm trying to get, closer to God, closer to spirit, closer to the universe, trying to better myself, use that energy, that life force energy to cultivate my dreams, my wishes, my manifestations, right? Because that's really what, ultimately your semen is. It's life force energy. It's supposed to help you create life itself. So just think about it. If you were to keep this energy inside of you, this energy that's able to create a brand new child, what could it do for you if you were to keep it inside yourself? This power that's inside of you can do way more than attract women. Just like it can do way more for you than create a brand new life, create a baby. Semen retention is a creative life force energy. It's made to create. Essentially, semen retention, if kept inside of you, it can create a brand new life for you. Because again, it's creative energy. So if you're not expelling it, if you're not wasting it, that energy is going to do nothing but cultivate a whole new version of yourself. Because again, it's creative energy. So I want to dive in and just explain a few things that you may experience between, let's start off with day 1 to 3. You just relapse, or you just watch some corn, or you just fap, and now you're at day 1. So day 1 to 3, you're going to have that ejaculatory hangover where you're going to feel kind of sad. You're going to feel lost. You're going to feel depleted, because what's essentially happening on a molecular level is you're taking every ounce of you, and your body's like, okay, I'm about to procreate. I'm about to create a brand new human being. So let me copy my host. Let me copy everything that makes my host the host, and let me make sure I got all the vital nutrients. I got everything that makes this person this person. I need to make sure I'm passing it to this next person, this new life. So that's essentially why you feel so depleted after ejaculation. You just want to be like, oof, and that's why your body is literally essentially copying everything that makes you you, and it's trying to put it into another person to create this brand new person. So day 1 to 3, that's what you're going to feel. It's called the ejaculatory hangover. Now, day 1 to 7, when you get to day 7, that's when you start to feel a little bit better. You're like on that roller coaster, and you start to feel an incline. You're like, okay, I'm starting to feel good. I'm starting to feel really good about myself. You feel more clear-headed. You don't have that fog hanging around you. You're able to make better decisions, just slightly so better. You're starting to feel better. Now you're still gonna have those urges. That's one thing a lot of people don't talk about on these YouTube videos about semen retention is the urges. You're still gonna have urges. I would say between day one until now. I mean, I'm on day 82, and I'm not gonna lie, I still get urges. They're not as frequent, but I still get urges, and I had urges like way harder between I would say day 1 to 30, day 1 to 60. They were still there. The urges did not go anywhere, and I don't think the urges ever will. But just to let you know, they're gonna be there. You just have to find something to replace that time that you use to watch porn or fap or to meet a random person and do what you got to do. You just got to replace that time and do something else instead. Maybe like work out, draw, sing, create. The main word there is create. That's what your body is trying to do, is trying to create. And you keep wasting that creative energy, you're only hurting yourself in the long run, in the long term, because you're not going to be able to create the life that you actually deserve and use that power to its full ability. So I would say definitely find something, find a hobby, or maybe just, I wouldn't even say find a hobby. If you're a guy watching this, more than likely you're a guy watching this, but semen retention is non-inclusive. Women can practice it too. Just it's a little different. But if you're a guy watching this, I would say just go to the gym. Just go to the gym, and that's a great way to cultivate that energy when you're having those urges. Go to the gym, or even what I found works for me when I was having urges, when I do have urges, because again, I still get them even though I'm on day 82. What I do is I tend to open up YouTube, and I'll search semen retention, and I'll watch a ton of videos on semen retention, because there's always so many things that you can learn from watching other people's content about this topic, because one person might know something the next person won't in another video, and vice versa, and so on and so forth. So that's why I want to share my side of the story, because maybe something I'm going to say is something that you haven't heard before. But again, find something that you're able to take your mind off of those urges. Personally, again, watching YouTube videos on semen retention definitely works and has helped me dramatically. And then also going to the gym, that with semen retention is just, it's a powerhouse all on its own, because you're saving this life force energy. You're saving it within you, and that's only going to do a lot for you. But one of the things that it does for you is it gives you that extra energy, that extra testosterone boost. So when you're in the gym, you can hit those reps like easy as fuck. It's nothing. It's nothing. It really is nothing. And you don't even need pre-workout. I work out, and I used to be a gym rat way long time ago. I would have to take pre-workout, to get myself like, oh, about to get this pump. But ever since semen retention, I don't even use pre-workout. I kid you not. I do not use pre-workout. I get in there, and I'm just, after I do my 20-minute warm-up on cardio, I'm pumped, because I have all this energy now stored within me. 82 days worth. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. So, definitely go to the gym. Top tier recommendation. But to go back to what happens between your days of 1 to 3, 1 to 7, 1 to 30, 1 to 60, pretty much after you hit that 7-day mark, things will get better. They're definitely going to get better. It's going to be a slow better, but it's going to get better. And then between day 7 to 30, game changer. Now you're starting to lock in with yourself. You're starting to be like, okay, this feels good. This feels really fucking good. I don't need to watch, porn. I don't need to fap. I don't need to hit this person up to, do that sneaky link, Netflix and chill. Now your brain is starting to think a little differently, because now you have this power sitting inside you, and it's able to refresh your mind. It's going from here, your root chakra, all the way up to your crown chakra. Not sure if anybody that's watching this is spiritual, but that ties into semen retention a lot as well. It's meant to travel up your chakras, but every time you waste it, it's keeping you here in your lower chakras. That's why has the matrix programmed the way that it is, to keep people in their lower chakras, their lower desires, that instinct of fight and flight. Like you're always in either fight or flight mode in that chakra space. So semen retention, what it does, it's going to travel up your chakras, and then it's going to start creating life within you. It's going to start recreating you, because again, it's life force energy. So it's going to start giving you life. It's like, oh wow, we're not wasting this, and the body's going to start registering like, whoa, okay, we're saving this, okay, let's do something with it. And then you're going to start to feel good, you're going to start to feel healthier, you're going to start to wake up, and you're going to not need as much sleep as you used to before. You're just going to have so much energy to do so many tasks. You're going to be able to be pretty much a superhuman. That's what you're turning yourself into by retaining. You're pretty much turning yourself into a superhuman being, the being that you are meant to be, you were created to be from day one, that God designed things, that the universe designed things. So between day 1 to 30, after you clear that 30-day mark, then you're traveling into another 30 days, hopefully. And now you're hitting that 60-day mark, that 90-day. I'm getting close to that 90-day. I'll let you know what happens at 90 days when I hit it. But pretty much, it's like it's going to be the same stuff. It's just going to be more on an incline type of situation for you. You're just going to feel more clarity. You're going to feel more positive about yourself. You're going to start, attaining your goals, working towards your goals. You're going to start having better visions. You're going to start just, I don't know, it just creates a better you, because that's, again, what it's meant to do. But on the opposite side of that, and this is something a lot of YouTubers touch on all the time. Oh, you're gonna be able to attract women. You're gonna women. I mean, yes, semen retention is life force energy, and it's also a attractive energy, because what it's doing when you're retaining, when you're saving it, it's building your auric field, and you are a magnet. You are a magnet. You have an electric magnetic field around you at all times, and it comes from your heart space. And the more you retain, that that field is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's expanding essentially. But when you're not retaining, you always lose it. This is how big your magnetic field is, and that's when you pretty much, a lot of bad stuff happen to you. If you know, you know. But when your magnetic field is this low, because you're feeling this low, because again, you're stuck in your lower chakra, that's when bad things happen, or you feel depressed, you feel anxiety, you feel anger, all of these lower feelings of emotion, these lower energies of emotion. And that's on purpose, because you are keeping yourself at a lower state of frequency, at a lower state of consciousness in your root chakra. That's exactly why you're going to feel like that. But when you retain, you're going to start to, that energy is going to start to move up your chakra centers, and it's going to raise your frequency. It's going to raise your level of consciousness. And what happens is, when you're raising your level of frequency, you're raising your level of consciousness, that's now expanding your energetic field. It's making it more attractive. Now things are going to start coming to you, because now you're a magnet. You're a powerful magnet, because you have this powerful energy sitting inside of you. So one of the side effects that you would attract is going to be females' attention. They're going to be like, dang, something's different about this person. That aura that this person carries is like so magnetic. It's so attractive. Like, whoa, your skin's going to look better. You're going to start glowing. You're going to have a glow to you. And that's because, you have this energy now sitting inside of you. It's radiating. It's going to permeate from the inside out. As within, so without, as they say. So with that energy, life force energy being retained inside of you, now it's going to start to affect your outer world, your outer realm, and you're going to start to attract things. Being one of which is a big topic with this topic is females. You're going to have a lot more female attraction. But on the outside of that, you're going to have a lot more attraction for other things. Better opportunities. Your luck is going to change. You're going to have a lot of miraculously good luck. I don't know if I said that right, but you're going to have good luck in a way, whatever that might look like to you. Everybody's idea of good luck is different, but just to give you an example, from me to you, is I just feel like things, since I've been on this journey, things just kind of work out for me. Like, if something bad, I don't want to manifest something and speak it out there and then have it manifest. So I'll just say, when something negative happens, I'm like, dang, like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? But then after I let it play out, it ends up to be this miracle, like a miracle situation just came in. It's like, nah, poof. It's like God comes in. It's like, nah, none of that negative stuff's about to happen to you right now. And that's what's gonna happen when you're on retention. You're having you're cultivating that energy inside of you. You're holding God's energy inside of you. So you're essentially showing God, like, hey, I respect you, God. I respect you, universe. Thank you for this energy. I am grateful for it. And God is gonna be like, bet, if something negative tries to happen to you, I'm gonna come in and be like, Bruce Lee, that negative situation, and that negative situation, you're ultimately gonna have a positive outcome from it. Hence, aka good luck. You're gonna have a good luck situation out of it. Now, I won't say that will happen a million times out of a million times, but it's gonna happen more times than none. Versus, you not retaining and your auric field being this small, and you hoping, a negative situation will turn into a positive. More than likely, it's gonna stay a positive. You're gonna be, or more than likely, it's gonna stay a negative. You're gonna be in a negative mindset on top of it, and it's gonna keep you negative. And then you're gonna go do what a lot of guys do. They're gonna relapse to deal with the stress. They're like, oh, I don't think about this, and let me just relax myself. Let me turn on that favorite corn video, or let me call that shorty, or let me just rub one out and I'll feel better. And that's because you're stressed. So you're trying to deal with your own stress, and that's gonna keep you in a stressful chakra system. In your lower chakra. So that's the only thing I could say about this journey. I don't want to make it a long-winded video, but I just want to say to you, if you're on this journey, definitely be patient with yourself. It's going to take time. Take it one day at a time. See, that's the Matrix trying to mess with me while I'm giving this message. But just take it one day at a time. One day at a time. And that's all you can really do. Slow and steady wins the race. Life is a marathon, not a race. And work this journey at your own pace, what works for you. But I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, after you get, I would say after day 3 or after day 7, you are just going to feel like a completely different person. It's still going to be a little challenging, but I promise you, you will start to feel better. And then the longer you do it, the easier it's going to get, hopefully. And again, this journey is it's not an easy one. It is a challenge because you're reprogramming your brain to handle stress a certain way, or to handle being, you know, the H word a certain way. I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube, so I'm not going to say it, but you know the word that I'm talking about. But pretty much you're reprogramming your brain to handle things that you used to do to handle those things. Now you're reprogramming your brain to handle it a different way. So that's why I say the most important thing to do on this journey is definitely just be patient with yourself. Take it a day at a time, and you're gonna get into those high numbers of a streak. But don't think about it on a streak base. Like don't be like, oh, let the days affect you, and if you have a relapse, then you like lose all hope, because you still have some of that energy stored, no matter how long your streak is. And any energy not wasted and has been stored is good energy, right? That's energy you gave yourself, which is good. So again, take it a day at a time. Life is a marathon, not a race. And be patient with yourself. And next time you get an urge, come to another video like this. Take your mind off of it, or go work out, go to the gym, or create something. Go get some fresh air, spend time in nature, go to the beach if you're able to do that. Just do whatever it takes to take your mind off of it, so you don't relapse, or you don't lose this new lifestyle that you're trying to cultivate for yourself, and you're trying to build for yourself. Because not a lot of guys can do this. If you're watching this video, that means you're looking to change your life. That means you're trying to be a better version of you. And that's good. I'm gonna applaud you just for doing that all by itself. Not a lot of guys can even do that. So kudos to you for that. But yeah, take it a day at a time, and I wish you nothing but success on this journey. I'm gonna try to put more videos out about this topic, and help other people that are going through this, so we can help each other. Because there's strength in numbers, and it takes a village essentially. So I just want to give back the energy that has been given to me through the videos that I've watched from creators. And I just want to put my energy back out there for other people as well, and do my part, because that's what we're supposed to do, especially guys on this journey. We're supposed to help each other through this journey, because without us helping each other, then this wouldn't be a thing, right? Semen retention wouldn't even be a thing, or a successful thing. So again, take it in stride. Do not pressure yourself. If you relapse, just start again. And I wish you nothing but the best, sending you love and light. And if you like this video, hit a like, follow, and share. And share this video with somebody that might need to have this message sent out to them, or who is struggling with being on this journey as well. this information could be useful to them. But again, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll do my best to respond to those questions to the best of my ability, or maybe even make a video about it. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Sending you peace, love, Ashe.